And so when you look at the landscape of women in hip hop and just hip hop in general, and the fact that the doors are finally really opening, truly opening for women now, like they were in the '90s for women in hip hop, like Latifah, MC Lyte, Yo Yo, and all of the legends that we know. What do you say about the progress that women in hip hop have made to not just be competitive with one another or provide opportunities for one another, but also be named right alongside the men?
Like for me to be named.
Just women in general, to be able to have the landscape open up for all of you to share the stage with each other and alongside, men who for a long time dominated hip hop.
I feel like it's very important that, well, I look up to a lot of people. Like even when I meet with like when I met with Khaled or Timbaland or Diddy, like I'm like a sponge around them. Like I feel like I have so much to learn from them. Like it's more inspirational to me. Even like Kim is, Kim, super
Yeah.
sweet, um, very honest, and I just feel like it's important that we all empower each other because we all can learn from each other, believe it or not. And it may be something that you're doing now that shit, I can learn shit from you, get little tips. We can all learn from each other.
Hmm.
It's no selfishness to me. Like, I'm open book. I'm willing to give any information that anybody wants.
Why do you think the industry pits women against each other? Why do you think there just can't, because I don't really see it happening with the men, even with the Drake and Kanye album releases and the quote beef that they had, it was played out very quickly, but with women it seems to kind of follow them. Why do you think that is?
I feel like from the beginning of time, I feel like it's always been, and I feel like men started that. I feel like it's always been one hot female, or they got to be against each other or out rapping each other. But I feel like they do it with anybody. Like when there's multiple people on a record, it's always like who had the best verse or this person. Like it's just a constant thing. I think in hip hop. Because I never see nobody do that with R&B, or when it comes to like singers and they all singing on the track, it don't be like, oh, who had the hardest verse. Like I never seen that.
Hmm.
But I feel like it stemmed from back in the days and it just follow us now. But nowadays, it's more females on records walking, females even walking on men on records. So it's no
That's what
biggie to me.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The game has totally changed now. We're like, y'all are
Right,
eating them up, and it's not about what women versus women. It's like the women versus the men. You know what I mean?
right. Just like the doll situation. They said something about the doll situation. I'm like, bro, there are 1,000 littles and y'all worried about four dolls? Like, are you serious? It's crazy.